So write down the transaction number 1. 500,000 cost of goods sold for 800,000 on cash basis. On cash basis. The first transaction. Right. Right. Number 2. 300 cost of goods sold for 480 on credit basis. On credit basis. First of all, write down these two transactions and let me highlight. Here highlight the word cost and highlight on cash basis, and here also highlight the word cost and highlight on credit basis. Credit basis. Right. Right. Okay. The right now write down the account equation. Assets equals liability plus what? Equity. Liability plus equity. Okay. The right. Now let me first transaction. Right, business going to sell their products to the supplier, sorry, no, customer. Right, so this is the customer. Right, so this is the customer, so we are going to sell our products, right, our goods to customer. Right, first transactions, what's the value? 800,000. Right, that's the selling price. Right, therefore make price 800 price of goods. Right, sold and receive in what? Right, sold for cash is ni, therefore receipt what? Receipt වෙන්නේ මොකද්ද? What will be received? Cashes me. Cash will be received for around 800,000. Right? Cash has it increased. So is Islamai 800 means sales income or cost of cost? What do you think? Then price කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? What is the meaning of price? Income or expense? It will be income or expense. 800. Can you tell me what? Then you, I think you have learned these things all others, but you have to explain it, right? That is what my income. So you have to consider this one as my income of the business. Okay, the income. Understand? So then on the other hand, how is the actual cost then listing? This is our store, right? In our store, right? Our inventory, right? From cost, right? Inventory asset. Inventory asset increase or decrease? What do you think? When selling, right? Actual cost of the good, actual cost of the actual price, right? Actual value of the goods. What is that? Me actual cost now 500. Me therefore your inventory asset, right, definitely decrease by how much? 500 from the cost. Clear the 500. So then here are my cash received. Then it recognizes as what? Sales income. Ne? Recognized as an income. Clear the have I, right? When it comes to here, your inventory asset decreased by 500 actually using from the cost. So it should be considered as, on the other hand, what? Cost of sold goods, right? Cost of sales, right? I'll write down here cost of sales. විකුණුපේකේ ඇත්තම cost එක, actual cost of sold goods, right? That is what my expense me cost. It should be on 500. So I'll record here me there are two impacts, right? Inventory decrease cost. So on the other hand, you have to recognize it as your cost, right? So cash receipt. So on the other hand, it becomes your income, right? Me your income, right? Same thing. So therefore, can you tell me how much would be the profit of this transaction? How to calculate profit normally? Anyone can tell me how to calculate profit? Profit will be calculated by your income and your costing cost. How to calculate? So we call it here cost of sales, right? I'll write down COS. COS means cost of sales. Mean income how much? 800. Cost of sales how much? 500. So how much of profit then? Profit will be 500, right? Profit will be 500. So how to record this one on the accounting equation, right? So inventory asset lama inventory asset ni, from the cost your inventory asset will be decreased by how much? 500,000. Clear? Your inventory asset decreased by 500,000. Clear? So on the other hand, again Locker's cash has increased by how much? 800,000. May again cash asset increase, right? Cash asset increased by how much? 800,000. So now me income and expenses how much? 500 and 800 ni. So income and expense where we have to record. Yeah, it should be 300. Sorry, my mistake. Profit will be 300. So income and expense impact what? By capital equity ni. Capital drawings, income and expense, and therefore income and expense my difference what? 300. So income expense difference you can record under what? Profit. May under equity as a profit. Clear that? May profit means income and expense difference. So here recorded under equity. Understood the clear neither? I think you learn these things in all of us if you have done commerce, but let's like let's learn like this, right? Okay, the yeah, yeah, 300 equity, right? 300,000, right? I'll record three zeros. Right. Okay, the any question? Hey, now equals don't keep in mind the values how sorry, right? Understand the process. Okay, any question? How about the other? Right, record it. If you want, you can draw the things, right? Right, income, cost means COS means my cost of sales. Right. Write down debtor receipt. Debtor receipt and creditor payment. Debtor receipt and creditor payment. Write down. Okay, the finish. Write down the topic. Debtor receipts and creditor payment in your CR book. Right. Write down first transaction. 90,000 received from debtor. Received from debtor. Keep a space. If you want write down some notes, keep a space. Next one. 120,000 paid to creditors. Paid to creditors. Write down. Right. So what is the meaning of debtor lamai? Debtor means what? Customer. Right? Customer means customer. This is a debtor. Right? From debtor lamai, let's think there's a receivable balance 90,000. Right? 90,000 should be receivable. Right? Receivable. Actually now what happened? He paid, settle the balance. So receiving what? Right? Received me, settle the balance. Settle the balance. What happened? What will receive? What will receive to the business? cash. Me, cash asset, cash asset increased by 90, right? Therefore, should we, is there any receivables? No, no more receivables. So you have to deduct it what? 90,000, no more receivables. Right? You have to deduct the receivable balance. Therefore, cash asset increased by 90. Clear? So your debtor balance should be deducted, decreased by 90,000 because no more receivables, not impact to liabilities and equity. Clear? No more receivable balances. Understand? Cash balance increased, customer receivable balance decreased. කස්ටමර්ගෙන් හම්බෙන්න තිබ්බ ගන්න අඩු වෙනවා. Customer receivable balance decreased. Clear? Right. So here, what is the meaning of creditor? What is the meaning of creditors? Creditor means තමයි supplier payable balance. Right? Debtor means customer receivable balance. Okay the? Right. First one okay to finish? Hurry up. First one okay. Right. කියන්න ගන්න. Right. Next one, payable balance to supplier. Right? Me, supplier. Supplier we call what? Creditor. Creditor, there's a balance. This thing 120,000 balance. So we are going to settle the balance. Right? We are going to settle the balance. Me, settling balance. Clear? Then here settling balance means from customer cash receiving. Here settling means paid to creditor, supplier. Me, therefore our cash balance increase or decrease. Right? When settling the balance, cash as asset line definitely what? Decrease by 120. Right? Because no more payables, you have to deduct the payable balance. Then after paid bank loan, your bank loan balance decrease. Like that, supply payable balance also decrease. Supply to give under the bagan adu වෙනවා මේ. Cash asset decrease by 120. Cash customer, sorry, supply payable balance liability නේ, decrease by 120. Trade creditor balance decrease by 120. What? Not an example මේ. ඒ කියන්නේ මොකද? Example එක නෙමෙයිද කියලා අහන්නේ මොකද්ද? What is, you have to record, write down in your CR book. This is not your tute example. You have to write down, and I'll move to the tute. Not no expense, not an expense, right? You have to settle like bank loan balance. Here payable balance. Me, this is not a payable balance. Clear? Your payable balance may decrease after paid, and also your cash asset also decrease. Here customer what? This is my receivable balance. From customer, that is receivable balance. Right? Receivable balance decrease asset, cash asset increase, assets and both assets. But here cash asset decrease, paid right? Your payable balance decrease. Supply to, we are not going to pay again. Our payable balance settled. Right? No more payables. Right? Liability like bank loans. And after paid bank loans, cash decrease, bank loan balance decrease. He also saying cash decrease, supplier payable balance, liability decrease. Okay, they understand?